You have to care for your soul. That's a place of peace. In this day and age, where self-care is overemphasized, you know what we need much more than that? Soul care. Daniel and his friends cared for their soul. That was why they could not let anything defile them. Peace in your heart and in your mind, and fear cannot both be there at the same time. You're either at peace or you're fearful. Daniel and his friends were fearless, and they were full of peace in their mind and in their souls. So it's important for you to be full of peace, so that that fearless state that you're in can produce good fruit. At the time when Daniel and his friends were deported from Babylon, it was a time of conflict, it was a time of war, and it would have been a time of distress for them, because they would have chosen to be afraid. They would have chosen that they would not let their hearts to be stable and at rest. But these guys, Daniel and his friends, had this peace of mind. There was peace on the inside of them, one that cannot be given to anyone by this world. They had an intimate and close relationship with God, and that led them to a place of being at peace, living fearlessly and peacefully. They had the prevailing assurance that God was in control no matter what was going on with them. And oh, were they right. They were giving Babylonian names, but yet on the inside, they were the same people. Nothing tampered with who they were on the inside. When they were offered a special treat, that's from the king's menu, the king's delicacy, his food and his drinks, they did not celebrate that as something good, because they knew that that was going to be defilement to them, especially to their souls. So Daniel determined in his heart that he would not defile himself with the portion of the king's delicacies. For you and me, in this day and age, we're surrounded with all kinds of things that are like the king's delicacies. There are sensual words all over the place, interesting vulgar images and contents from all over the place. They're flying on the social media, in entertainment, in the industry, on TV, every day. On our streets, in the world we're in, we have destructive materials that look like they are good for us. Illusions that can destroy anyone, that appear to be interesting and admirable. But when we do not manage that well, it will tamper with the wellness of our souls. So you've got to make the choice to not let anything to contaminate you, like Daniel and his friends proposed in their hearts, that they will not just let the king's delicacy to defile them. So you have to decide that you're not going to let just anything in. Daniel proposed in his heart, and he did not defile himself with what seemed like a delicacy of the king, something from the king's portion, because he knew that it was not good for their soul, and so they did not use that. So you must propose in your heart not to defile yourself with what looks like the royal diet or the king's delicacy. Control what you hear, what you see, what you read, even the songs you sing and listen to, the things you say and the things you do. It's not every trend that should, get you all excited. You should control the content that you contain so that it does not defile you. It's either you're getting defiled or you're getting edified. So live fearlessly, peacefully, in a way that you know that you're in peace with God and peace with yourself.